Can you repeat? I didn't get your query.
The question in my worksheet was, why does the sky appear blue?
Okay, sure. We will discuss it. First, we need to know some basics about light,
Yes.
and then we will be able to uh, we will be able to understand all this phenomena, why it appeared blue, why it appeared orange during the sunset and sunrise. Okay,
Okay.
but I don't think this is in your syllabus. I think it is in 10th class because all of these phenomena occur due to refraction. Do you know about refraction? See, there are two terms. Two terms there are. One is reflection, other is refraction. So do you know about refraction? This thing or this thing, reflection.
Sir, reflection is when the light bounces back on a surface.
Mhm.
Sir, and
Good. Accepted.
sir, and refraction is refraction is when light moves from one medium to another.
So it's when the light changes its path or direction
Path and direction. Why it changes its path or direction?
because it moves into a different medium,
Different medium. Good.
and also
So
it
is
changes its speed.
yes, there is change in speed. So there is
So can you call it changes its velocity?
velocity.
Change
Yes,
in velocity of light is called refraction.
correct. In velocity due to change in medium. Is everyone joined class? How many are there? 9. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Let's start then. So we were talking about refraction. So there is change in velocity due to change in medium. Don't worry if you don't get this right now. It will come in later. But there are two phenomena. One is reflection and one is refraction. So reflection is something you observe in your daily life, like in mirror. What you observe in mirror is there is reflection image of yourself. Okay, like when you look into mirror, you see reflection of yourself, and there is refraction. Refraction is there is change in velocity of light due to change in medium. So what does that mean? That if this is air, if this is water, and this is normal to the surface. If light is traveling like this, okay. So instead of going like this, it bend. Okay. So instead of going in a straight line, the light bends towards normal. This is normal. So don't worry, you will learn this phenomenon later. So all those natural phenomena,
It's
like
already said to us.
it's already
Said to us. I mean, the angle of I mean the angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incidence. Is that
It is in reflection, not in refraction.
okay, sir? So was it that which we are talking that it will be introduced later?
Uh, Refraction will be introduced later.
No. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection.
It is in your syllabus. Like I will teach that in this chapter only.
Okay, sir.
So I don't think there is anything related to refraction, but I will give you a glimpse. Like Rohit was asking how these natural phenomena are happening. There is blue light why sky appears blue, and why there is sky appears
Sir,
orange.
sir, is it because the light gets scattered throughout the atmosphere?
Yes, light gets scattered. So first, all of you turn on your camera. Yes, could you turn the camera? Let's start with light then. Today we are going to learn about light. So can anyone of you tell me what is light?
So it is magnetic radiation.
It is electromagnetic radiation. Good. What else?
It travels in a straight line,
Sir,
Okay.
it is a phenomenon in which the
and so it is a
light
form of energy.
There is a phenomenon in which the light gets reflected and falls on our eyes, hence we can see.
Yes.
So it is
Energy.
a form of energy which produces sensation of vision.
Good. Good. So the basic definition of light is a so what we did in last class was like that sound chapter was my first chapter I was teaching you. So I didn't ask you to make notes, but from now on, from this chapter on, you should make notes. Okay, write all those things in your notes which you uh, think like those are important for your understanding. Okay, the definitions I'm writing, you should write that down. And regarding the notes of sound chapter, have you found the notes of sound? I've uploaded I've uploaded a file of notes of sound. Have you found it? Yes. And something
Yes,
stating
sir.
yes. And what about others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you see this screen? So what you should do, you should go to this sound folder, and in this sound folder you can find this sound notes. Okay. all of definitions and important things are there in this file. Okay. So light is a form of energy. Which is sensed by our eyes, right? Okay, light is a form of energy. How you can say it is a form of energy? Like what phenomena tells you that it is a form of energy?
So you can't see it. I mean, it's not made up of matter.
It is not made up of matter, but how you can say that it is a form of energy?
So it makes things work. Does work. It does.
Like work, like
It is doing work, sir. It is helping us to do work.
helping us to do work. You can
Not
rather
helping us, but it does work by itself.
okay. So like you can take example of plants.
Yes, sir.
How plants produce food?
Photosynthesis.
Yes.
Photosynthesis. So in what happens in photosynthesis, light, the plants use light, energy of light, and use it to make food, right?
Yes, sir.
We can write one example as
Photosynthesis.
photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is like it is happening in plant. Can you take one example in your everyday life? Like, can you pick one thing around in your surrounding which shows you that light is a form of energy?
Solar energy.
Solar energy. Very good. Solar energy.
And also, sir, the electronic gadgets which use screen, they convert the electrical energy into light energy.
Yes, we can say it convert electrically into light.
Sir,
But
sir,
those are
the mirrors reflect the light.
mirrors reflect light. But we are talking about forms of energy. Like here in photosynthesis, what is happening? One form of energy, which is light energy, it is converted into food. Okay, solar energy. What happen in solar energy, or when light is incident on a solar plate? When light incident on solar plate, this solar plate convert that light energy into electrical energy, right? And what you were talking about, like
The vice versa.
yes, vice versa. Okay, you can say the vice versa. Take example of your bulb, uh, not bulb but LEDs. LEDs. So what happen in LED when we give electrical energy to this LED? So this LED, due to this electrical energy, this LED contains a plate. Like understand it like this: it contains a plate. This plate has many electrons and protons inside it. So when electrical energy is applied, there is flow of electrons and protons. Due to this flow, the light, due to this flow, light is created. Light energy is created. Okay. So we have many source of light. Can I say sun is a source of light? Can I say sun is a source of light?
Yes, sir. It is a
sir.
literal subject.
Source of light is sun.
Sir,
or
torch.
or
Torch.
what? Torch.
Torch. Yes, sir.
Torch. Yes, I can say torch is a source of light. The bulbs, tube light, all these are source of light, right?
Via combustion of materials.
Via combustion materials, those are like chimneys or lamps.
Yeah, those two are.
Chimneys or lamps. So due to combustion of oil,
So
these
can we say
produce
fire too is a source of light?
fire is also a source of light, correct? Any kind of fire is a source of light.
Fire.
Yes. So in last class, I have told you about the speed of light. What is speed of light?
300,000 meters per second, approximately.
3 into 10 power 8.
Yes. Speed is we
300,000
represent
Yes, 300,000 meters per second.
300,000. Okay. 3, 4, 5. It is only 5 digits, but it is in 8 digits.
10 to the power 8 meter per second.
Meter per second. You can say 300,000
Million, sorry, sir, it's 300
kilometer per second.
Yeah, 300 million. It's 300 million. Sorry, sir.
Okay. So light is speed of light is always represented by c. So remember this. Even in your higher classes, you will always use c as a speed of light. Okay. So light is a form of energy that enables us to see. How we are able to see light? We are able to see light because see light
Reflection.
our eyes. Yes, we will come to reflection and all, but which human part is responsible to convert those into signals? Yes.
Sir, can you just show source of light once? The
Source of
points.
light. This one. It's okay if you are getting half notes. That's also fine. Like I will upload this file, so you can complete these notes after class. Okay. Now you will be able to see. So we are able to see light because of our eyes. So how eyes are able to like see this? How with the help of eyes we are able to see? So eyes act as a sensor. Eyes act as a sensor. So we actually sense this energy, the light energy. We are able to sense this light energy through our eyes. And what eyes will do? Eyes will able to
Sir, they
sense
are
it.
converting to electric
Signals.
signals.
Correct. Signal. It convert into signal, and these signals are then sent to brain. So then brain will distinguish what kind of light it is. So tell me, what kind of senses do we have? What different kind of senses do we have? Do we have sense of like sight? We can say sight. We can see. Other sense is we can hear. Right? What other senses are there in our human body?
Sir, touch.
Touch. Matlab, that means feel.
Sir, smell.
Taste.
Taste
Sir,
and
and smell.
Is there anything else? So with feeling like we are able to feel with the help of touch. We are able to feel with the help of touch. So with with touch there comes some like good sensation also, there comes pain also. Okay, so we can feel pain through our like skin or touch, we can say. Is there anything else we are able to sense? With feel you can associate vibrations also. Are we able to sense vibrations?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So with the help of touch, or we can say uh, yes, with the help of touch, we can sense vibrations, right? In sound chapter we have seen that you with the help of vibrations there is sound, right? And if we touch the source of vibration, we can feel, we can sense there is, we can sense there is vibrations. Okay, right. So we have talked about one sense, this is sound. So sound is also a type of energy. So we can sense the sound energy with the help of ears. Okay, we are sensing sound energy with the help of ears. Similarly, with the we are sensing light energy with the help of eyes. So how we are able to see light? So there are two types. We either that object, either one object emits light. Okay, like there is sun. Example, there is sun, there is bulb, etc. So either that object emits light, or either that object reflects light. How we can explain this second statement? Like if you see towards your hand, you are able to see your hand, right? Right or not? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we are able to see our hand. So is our hand emitting some light, or is it reflecting light?
It is reflecting, sir.
It is reflecting. So only in two cases we can see light. Either there is object which emits light, like sun. We can see sun, we can see bulb. Both of these are emitting light. Or else the object reflects light. Also here emitting light, we can say that our screen, either your phone screen or laptop screen, those are also emitting light. That's why we are able to see what is happening there, right? So similarly, we are able to see our objects in our surrounding. Either it is not necessary they are emitting light, but we are able to see them because they reflect light. Example, you can say chair. Okay, chair, tree, mountain, and persons. So we are able to see all these because all of these reflect light. So how these work? Let's say there is a box placed here, and here is a sun. The sun, assume Harshit is standing here. So can we directly see sun? How? With the help of direct rays. Direct rays are coming from sun. Do you know that light travels in straight line?
Yes,
Can we say that light travels in straight line?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So light always travel in straight line. We can say light always travel in straight line. So if if we say this is point A, if this is point B, we can surely say that light will travel like this. Okay. We can never see light traveling like this or like this. Okay. It will travel line. So here in this situation, we have sun, this is box, and here is, let's say, some person named Gaurav. So we can see sun directly through this ray. Okay, this ray. And how we can see of this box? So there one ray comes to this box. One ray comes to this box, and this box reflect other ray towards our eyes. Okay, did you get it? How we are able to see this box? So with the help of reflection of light, we are able to distinguish if there is a box or not. Light comes from different parts of box, like it is coming from here to our eyes, it is coming from this part to our eyes. Okay, so different parts, lights coming from this part. So from all parts, light is coming towards our eyes, with the due to which we are able to see this box. So did you get it, these basic definitions, like what is light? Did you understand what is light, how it travels? How we are able to see it? Like we will discuss the all of functioning of eye, how our eye is able to sense this light, and how it is sending with the help of which parts of eye, with the help of which parts inside eye, there the signal goes to brain. So how we are able to see. Okay, so what is light, how it travels, how we are able to see. Okay, did you get it, these basic definitions? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Others, if any doubt, you can ask me. No? So let's move
No,
to.
sir.
So now let's understand what is reflection. Okay. Can anyone, like we have discussed what is reflection? Can anyone repeat what is reflection?
Bouncing back of light.
Bouncing back. Bouncing back of light. Okay. Bouncing back of light is known as reflection. And any surface that is very shiny and it shows reflection. Any surface which is shiny and it reflects light is known as mirror. Okay. So any surface, any well polished surface or shiny surface acts as a mirror. So how a mirror is able to reflect light? Assume this as a mirror. And this is some normal to the mirror. Normal means this is perpendicular to mirror. So any light coming from this side, if say Rohit is standing here and he is holding some torch, and who will be standing here? Say Venetia is standing. So Venetia, will you be able to see this reflection of this light?
Sorry, sir.
Assume that Rohit is standing in this side holding a torch, and he is shining that torch towards a mirror at some angle. Okay.
Okay,
And
sir.
you are standing to this place, this side of mirror. So will you be able to see the reflection of this light?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How?
Sir.
Because mirror is a shiny surface. So it, like normally we see that light is reflected from any surface. So here also it is a shiny surface. So it will show the light ray will bounce towards Venetia, or it can bounce at any angle, like this also, this also. Okay. It depends upon the angle of Rohit. So don't worry. We will discuss this angle and all. So understand this only, that if you are standing in this side, Venetia is standing in this side, then Venetia will be able to see the light reflected, the light coming from torch which gets reflected from mirror. So let me take some example. Have you read NCRT of this chapter?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So what we are doing here, we are holding a comb. Okay. And in this comb, what we did, we only left one space between two strings of comb, and other than that, we have attached a black paper. Okay. So there are many leads or strings of comb. We have attached a black paper on all those, but we have left only one space, only one cavity between two strings. So if this is comb, this is a rough writing of what I'm saying. So if I shade all this, if I cover all this part and all this part, if I shade all this part and I leave this small cavity only, okay, I will write this in red. Okay, if I only leave this cavity and there is a mirror, here is a mirror placed this side, and I direct a torch towards this comb. So what will happen? The light will cross through from this cavity, and it is going to be reflected from this mirror. So you can see from this example only that this light is coming from this side, the light is coming from this side, it is getting reflected from this mirror and it is bounced back to some direction. Okay, and you are able to hear you are able to see that reflection also. Okay, you are able to see this reflection also, that this light is going this side. Okay, and this reflected light is going this side and back in the mirror also. Okay, did you get it, how light is reflected by a mirror?
Yes, sir.
Take one more example. This is what we were doing earlier. We are holding a one comb. We are holding one comb, and there is one small cavity left between the strings of comb, and we are shining a light, the torch. We are shining a torch, and this one ray going to mirror is being reflected. So if this is a mirror, this is a normal to the mirror. Okay, normal. And if a light coming to this side of mirror, then bouncing back. So the light which is coming towards mirror is known as incident ray, and light which is reflected from mirror is known as reflected ray. I think these are not getting much boring, right? Are you bored or is this fine? So let me leave all these practical things. I'm just explaining fast so that we can come to practical things. Okay, so we are talking about the different parts of light. So there is incident ray which is coming from a source. Source can be a sun. Assume source is a sun. Light is coming from sun. So a light incident from light coming from source, and this is mirror. Light coming from source is incident ray. Light reflected from mirror is reflected ray. And this perpendicular line, which is perpendicular to mirror, is known as normal. So we are talking about reflection. There are two laws of reflection. First is the incident angle is always equal to reflected angle. So what I meant by this, that if I draw a normal to this surface, this is normal. How we can draw normal? So see, I will show you a picture in which a student is drawing a normal. So what he is doing is he is taking a scale and he is doing drawing a perpendicular line from the mirror. So this line is normal. Got it? So what this first law tells, that if an incident ray making an angle of I with the normal, and it is making an angle of R. What this I and R means? I means incident angle. R means reflected angle. So let me write. I is incident angle. R is reflected angle. So if a light is reflected from this surface, which is mirror. So the incident angle made by this incident light with the normal is equal to reflected angle. So assume I give you an example. This is a mirror and light is coming at 40 degree with the normal. So what will be reflected angle?
40
That will
degrees.
be also 40.
40. So if a light is coming from a 40 degree with the perpendicular, which is normal, then it will go back at 40 degree with the normal. Good. So second law is the incident ray, reflected ray, and normal. All lie in same plane. What do you understand by a plane?
The mirror.
Yes. By a plane, you can say mirror. Can you say that the page of the paper of your notebook is a plane? Yes. If I take this thing, so if I move my hand like this, so what kind of plane is this? Is this 2D plane or 3D plane? No. Have you heard about Cartesian coordinates? Have you heard about Cartesian coordinates? Can anyone tell?
No, sir.
No. So see, if this is, you will learn this thing later, but these are all helpful. You should know about these things. What we are living right now is a 3D plane. How we can say 3D plane? 3D plane, that means it has a length, it has a breadth, and it has a height. So if I say I'm a man and I have some length, like if I'm standing like this, okay, if I'm standing like this, so if I say this is my length, this this side is my length, and this side is my breadth, and this side is my height. So can I say that I am a 3D person? Did you understood this? What I am trying to say? Assume a box. This is a box. So this box has length. This has breadth. Spelling of breadth is BREATH. Okay. Or incorrect. Breadth. And this is height. So what we are living right now, like our surrounding is all are 3D. How we can say 3D? 3D means that all of these has length, breadth, and height. Can you say the things you are watching in your like laptop or your in phone, the movies you are watching, are those 3D or 2D?
2D.
Those are 2D. Why? Because if they are 3D, then you will be able to hear, if you will be able to see its movement in this what like you can say in lateral
Live.
direction. Live. You can say live. Correct.
Sir,
If
we
you are,
can feel depth.
we can feel
Depth.
depth.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that? So you have seen movie or and 3D movie. Have you seen 2D movie and 3D movies?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference in those movies?
3D we feel it like live and 2D it's normal.
It's normal. So what 2D means that it is happening in a single screen. It is happening in this screen only. Okay. But what in 3D, we feel like that these things are coming out of screen, right? Either they are coming out of screen or going inside screen. So in this case, what we are having, we are only having length and breadth. But in this case, in the 3D case, this is 2D, this is 3D. So in 3D case, what we feel like those things are coming out or going inside. That means we feel live. Like in daily life, we can see people roaming around or we
Like
are
it is beside us, the characters are beside us.
beside us. Correct. So I think you understood what is meant by 2D and 3D. So a plane. We were talking about incident ray, reflected ray, and normal all being in same plane. So what this plane means that if you take a piece of paper, then all that is incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal. All of these things will lie on the paper. You can never like you will never come across phenomena where incident light is in this paper and this reflected light coming out of paper. So all of these incident light, reflected light, and normal, all of those lie in same plane. Same plane means if this is the one plane, so that means all of this, if incident light is like this, reflected light is like this, and normal will also lie in this plane only. So this is second law of reflection. So what are two laws of reflection have we have come across until now? Can you tell?
Sir, incident ray equal to reflected ray.
Incident angle is equal to reflected angle, not ray, but it is angle. And how angle is made?
Angle of
Angle is
incidence
made.
and angle of reflection.
Yes. So incident angle is always equal to reflected angle. Angle of reflection. Angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. We have seen here that this angle is always made with normal to the surface. And what is second law?
Adjacent ray,
Sir,
reflected ray,
incident
and
ray,
normal all on the
normal
same
and reflected ray
plane.
lie on same plane.
Yes. All of these rays are the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the surface. All of those are lying in same plane. Good. Any doubt in this
So there is the point of incidence also.
point of incidence?
Yes,
Are
sir,
we
where the incident ray meets on the surface.
yes, we can say this is point of incidence. You can say this is point of incidence, but it is of no significance to us. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
So what is important to us is incident ray, reflected ray, and normal to the surface. And we have to understand. We need to understand what is mirror. So mirror is any shiny surface. Shiny means it is coated with something. Okay. So what is shiny in mirror? You have seen mirror is very smooth and it has a coating, some coating that is allowing it to reflect light. Do you know what it is?
The mirror is a plain glass. We have silver coated on one side because of which it reflects light.
We like if this is a mirror, so one side we have coated some rigid thing, assume it as wood or something else. But on one side we like what this is we coat metals. Okay, there are some type of metals which allow the surface to be shiny and which allows a light to be light to get reflected. So we coat a surface of mirror with the help of metals. Okay, so that's why you can see that the surface of mirror is shiny because we have used some metals to coat that surface. That is to cover that surface. Coating is covering that surface with the help of metal. Okay, so you understood what is how mirror is working, what is mirror. So if I say there is a mirror, and there is a person standing there, and there is a person standing there. Okay. Light is reflected from this person, this person. Okay. So what will appear to you? What will appear to you? Did it appear that the person is standing somewhere this side, right? So if a person is standing in this side and light is reflected from this mirror and it is coming to your eye. So how you will perceive that image? Do you perceive it as that the person is standing beside, like behind this mirror, or you will feel that person is standing on same side? What you will feel?
So he is standing behind the mirror.
Standing behind the mirror. So
Sir, also we get as
what we get it,
laterally inverted.
that yes, sometime it happens that we see lateral lateral image. That is erect image. Lateral, that is standing on same side. So they see this. The man is standing on this side, and the light is reflected. Light is incident first on the mirror, then it is reflected to eyes, and we perceive that this person is standing behind this mirror, right? So we call this image as virtual image. This image is virtual. So tell me, is this real man or we perceive it as a real man?
So he is not real.
He
He is not real.
is not real. So due to this reflection of light, we perceive that this man is standing behind the mirror. Okay. So this image is known as virtual image. Got it? This is virtual image. Whereas the man is actually standing on the same side of the eyes. So this thing is object. So this object can be anything. It can be box, or it can be chair, it can be table, or anything. So this is real object, which is on the same side. Whereas this image, which we are seeing due to reflection of this person, is virtual image. So the distance between mirror and this man is d. Then the same distance will be there between mirror and the image. So we were taking example. So here is some box, and it is from d distance from the mirror. Then tell me from your daily life observation, did you see what distance you will be able to see from the mirror image? Is it less than d or it is more than d? This is virtual image.
Sir, it is equal to D.
Some of us saying or something.
Sir, it is equal to D.
Equal to d. That means if some object, try this in your try this in front of your mirror. So stand in front of your mirror and see that there is some distance between you and mirror, and there is you will feel that there is some distance between the image and the mirror, the virtual image and mirror. And as you move away from the mirror, what will happen to the mirror image?
The
Yes,
image in the mirror also goes far.
it also goes far. So if an object is moving far from the mirror, the image will also move away. Okay, and then stand here, then let take a rough idea that this is 10 centimeter. So you will observe that the image will also appear as 10 centimeter from the mirror. Okay, so it is same distance from both sides, right? So for plane mirror, there are some properties. So there are image formation by plane mirror. But so tell me what we have learned until now. We will discuss this mirror image, the image formation and its properties in next class. Okay. So tell me what we have learned in this class until.
So what is light?
What is light? What else?
Speed of light,
Okay.
sources of
Speed,
light,
Sources of light.
speed, sources, or
How are we able to see light?
Reflection.
senses,
yes. You see
Loss of reflection.
reflection, laws of reflection.
What is reflection?
What is reflection? Okay.
Incident ray, normal, adjacent ray.
We have seen incident ray.
Normal and adjacent ray.
What you said?
Adjacent ray, sir.
Adjacent. It's not adjacent. It is
Sorry,
reflected.
reflected ray. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It is reflected ray.
sir, about the senses,
So we
About
learned about plane.
about distance, we have learned about plane. That what is a plane? Okay. That tell me what
So
plane
we
we have,
learned about virtual image.
we have learned about virtual image. Good.
2D, 3D,
2D, 3D. Okay. Tell me what is plane of our surrounding? What kind of plane we are living? Is it 2D or 3D?
For 3D.
3D. Why? Because we are able to see all height, length, breadth, and height. Okay. And what else?
Sir, we also learned about the senses.
We learn about senses. Good. About senses. Great. So this is all we have learned in this class. You revise this.
So we learned about distance from object and mirror.
Yes, I have written this. Okay. So you revise all this stuff, and in next class we are going to have extra class for the people studying for sound. Right? I have said name. I have called out names in last class that who has to attend this extra class, and like everyone can attend, but we will have a test on Sunday. So the complete sound will come. This will be like final test. It will include time period also. It will include some problems related to time period. So you should revise what is time period. And those who haven't attended last classes can attend that class. We will revise all stuff. We will solve some questions. We will take some doubts. If you have any doubts, you can ask your doubts in next class. So I think you know who has to attend. So come attend next class. Fine.
Okay, sir.
And let me call out name again. Harshit, Purjit, Rohit, Vinisha. You attend class, and others I have told, like I have called out names in last class also. So others also know who has to attend. Also, I will communicate timing and date. Like it will be on Saturday only. I will communicate timing for that class. Okay, fine.
Sir,
So
actually, before 3:30, it's not possible for me. Like 4 o'clock.
before. Okay, I will keep this. I will keep this in mind, and I will try to arrange a class according to it. So, others tell me, do you have any kind of doubt, any difficulty understanding this, what we have taught, we have learned until now, or you can ask anything related to this. Any doubt?
No option.
Okay, good. So revise all this, and I will not call it a homework, but take a homework. Okay, all of you are here, right? So take a small homework. You solve this, and I will ask in next class. I'm given a. If you know answer, don't say it now. It is a homework, so I will ask this in next class. Light is coming like this. This is going like this. And it is making an angle of 40 degrees. So you have to tell me what is angle of incidence, what is angle of reflection. Okay. This is your homework. This is your homework. Okay. Did you understand the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Fine then. Good night.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, normal means it will be 90 degrees. If we draw normal, it will be 90 degrees, right?
Normal is 90 degree.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye bye. Good night. It is a homework, Jitendra. We will discuss in next class.